Well, here I am back in the boat again. I thought I was through with these lights. Well, they weren't through with me. Let me show you what's going on. Okay, when I got here, the lights on one side worked, basically here, which is the starboard side. Port side didn't work. And I went around and you sit here and you feel, actually it's on the other side, but there's wires that go towards the edge of the boat. And so somewhere, basically, I found these wires come together. There's just a blue and a black wire. The other thing I found, if you take a look at this, this is loose. This is the bulkhead right here. This bulkhead is supposed to tie the hull to the deck. And let me show you what they did. They used these kind of screws. Basically they're like number 14 by 1.25 inches, and it went through these holes here into a piece of 3/4 inch plywood. It's on the other side here. Let me lay down. If you take a look, you'll see that's bonded to the hull. And these screws pull out. They're loose. So, what I was doing was I finally gave up on trying to trace the wire. And if you notice, I put another piece of cable right here. I took the trim strip off and I took a flat blade screwdriver and ran up underneath the carpeting here, and then I pulled in a 16-2 cable from the port side over to the starboard side. Starboard side, I got power. And then I'm going to take and splice them on the other side. In the meantime, let me show you what I've got. Got my handy dandy drill, and I went to my favorite boat store, Home Depot, and I bought some washers, nylock nuts, and long screws. And now I'm going to see if I can bolt this bulkhead. Also, I got some additional lights. I found out some of these lights, if you take a look at this light, see how it's kind of orange? Well, guess what? This is red, and that's what I wanted. But, and this one's red. But some of them are blue. If we recall this light right here, this one's blue. And of course I want a choice of either white light or red light. So these are the things I got to work on here in the Cuddy cabin. Let me get to it. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing here. I'm putting the wires together. Originally, I had used crimp-on, let's go here, crimp-on connectors. These things are big. So I've switched to these, this is a kit. This plus the tool for crimping cost 20 bucks on Amazon. And what you can do is you can crimp a wire in here. Let me get that in focus. And let's say that you've got a big wire going to a small wire. you can put these together. You can slide these together, one inside of the other. So for example, this is small size, and the other size is for a bigger wire. And you can basically put a crimp in the center here, put a big wire in this end, and smaller wires in this side. Then what you do is you take heat shrink tubing and put it on. And if you, let me show you an example here that I just finished. Let me turn on the light. There you go. Basically right there, if you see there's red and black wires going to another wire, and it goes through basically the bulkhead to this side. And what this does, this side, whoops, need some light. This side hooks to 3 wires, the thin one here, a thicker one here, the connectors inside here, and this goes to the 16-2 cable that goes along up on the other side of this. So that's what you can do with these, and make little compact connections rather than using the butt connectors. Okay, I have the bulkhead attached to the deck. I through drilled the bolts, put in all new hardware. Let me show you the other side here. That's it's basically washers, nylock nuts, and all I got to do now is come back with the Dremel and cut the bolts off. So now all I got to do now is get the rest of the lights working. Okay, I've got the lights in. It works. I got the trim strip in. Got the light here. I got the light back here. And of course, one over here. So that's a wrap on this project. All I've got left is a parting thought.